It is so sad that it took the demise of Mohbad for lessons to be learned. It is so sad, so sad. Well, Mohbad is no longer alive, so he cannot speak for himself. He cannot tell us reasons why he got himself involved with his family. Let us just look at the story of Samson and Delilah. It was not just that they had used fetish means to capture Samson. Samson also fell into the trap of a kind of woman that is more like an Achilles heel, like a snare, something that will snuff him out. That's what happened to Mohbad. Well, Karimo is out once again. This time around, she says she's not holding anything back. She says she's not bearing anything. She's not holding anything, that she's coming out with it. Full force. This sort of came out of a kind of narrative. You know, Karimo's mother fights behind the scene. She uses some people here and there to put out what she wants to put out. Confusion, of course. Confusion. This woman is aware of what happened to Mohbad. How Mohbad, R.I.P. The CCTV thing, the DNA. You'll be shocked at what you're about to hear. Karimo decided to play a voice note, and not just a voice note. She decided to put everything out there. I think she was waiting for this moment, for this time. She wanted it to get to this point, maybe close to the DNA test. In fact, she even confirmed it. She said, that child is not for Mohbad. Of course, we know that, we've been saying it. But coming from Karimo, obviously you know that she knows certain things, regardless of how her mom had tried to cover up certain things. She said that child is not for Mohbad. Forget it. That child is not for Mohbad. And the demise of Mohbad, our own mother, is aware of it all. So, obviously, Wunmi had called her mom. Mom, it don't happen. This and this and this is it that happened. She said her mom is aware. But her mom did not know that she had compiled all of these things. But she was waiting. She does not want to be forward. She wants to see the steps that Mohbad's father would take and some other things so that she will know where to come in. But they struck a very bad nerve in Karimo with the latest of her mom. What her mom did rattled Karimo. And she said, you know what? I care less about anything. I don't care for nothing anymore. I'm going to put it all out there. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear what you have never heard. Your eyes will see what you have never seen. This will shock you to your bone marrow. Like I said, have you learned anything from this Justice for Mohbad? Don't forget to like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell.
Everybody, baby, sorry, hello. Àìmúso máa lo picture ìyá yín lójoojúmọ́, picture bàbá yín gan máa lò. Tó bá tún ti ṣe díẹ̀ sí máa tún change sí picture bàbá yín, picture tí yín gan máa lò. Ẹ̀gbọ́n yín bàbúrò yín tó kú máa lo picture ẹ̀ náà. Ẹ ti ya wèrè. Ẹ máa gbọ́ jàre.
Kan lè ṣàpẹ́ òun ò fẹ́ oyún yìí o, gba 300 àbí 30 naira lọ yọ òun ò ṣe.
Àti 300. So bàbá mi fún ẹ 300 àbí 30 naira pé kó lọ yoyún. Ìyá Wunmi ohun yín ẹ ní. Ìwọ ló rinrin tẹ́ńtẹ́ńbò. Ṣé rò pọ́kùnrin ò mọ ìyàwó tán fẹ́ ni? Ẹni tọ́kùnrin máa fẹ́ sílé tó máa gbé sílé ó mọ̀. Ó rinrin pé irin pé ó rí ẹrẹ ó kì ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ ó fún ẹ lóyún ló ṣe fi rú ẹ lọ. Kò ṣe kówó fún ìtó fẹ́fẹ́ gangan tó lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ yẹ l'Abẹ́òkúta. Kò ṣe kówó fún yẹn pé kí yẹn lọ ṣẹ́yún. Tí bàbá mi bá kówó fún ẹ pé kó lọ ṣẹ́yún, ó rinrin ẹ ní ló ṣe fi lù ẹ. As ṣáná wọlé Elégùṣì spender. Ṣáná wọlé transformer. Ṣáná wọlé Elégùṣì spender. ló ṣe fi lù ẹ́ pé kó lọ ṣẹ́yún tó o bá rìnrìn ṣáná wọlé wọn ò ní fi lù ẹ́ pé kó lọ ṣẹ́yún.
stepmother ya Karimo stepmother àǹtí mi Jùmọ̀kẹ́ wá ní láíláí àwọn òun ṣẹ́yún.
olórí burúkú ni ẹ ọ̀dọ̀ stepmother kọ́ ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọ̀dọ̀ àǹtí ẹ̀ ó lọ kí àǹtí ẹ̀ fún ọlídé ló gbóyún bọ̀ ó lọ káǹtì ẹ̀ fọ́lídé ni bàbá mi ṣe kinní yẹn fún ó tẹ̀ sójú ẹ̀ bàbá mi tú síbẹ̀ púpúpúpúpú ó tú síbẹ̀ púpúpúpú fún nígbà tí ó mọ̀ kọ̀ tó bá jó mọ̀ kọ̀ ni wọ́n ní tú síbẹ̀ fún púpú.
wọ́n ti jíṣẹ́ fún pé kó ṣàṣọra lẹ́nu ìjọba ìta ẹgbẹ́ àwọn ò lè ṣẹ́yún báwo kíníkan kìnìkan wọ́n ní lẹ́yìn bíi ọ̀sẹ̀ mélòó kan ni bàbá yẹn bá ní ó dá tó bá.
kò lè ṣẹ́yún ó ṣe máa ṣẹ́yún nígbà tó lóyún fọ́mọ olówó ẹ mọyì àwọn èèyàn tó lóyún fún Dangote nísìn. Karimo is doing fracas you better keep quiet Kemcard tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ́ kí n pa show Jùmọ̀kẹ́ tí n bá switch sí show yín láti ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wà ń bẹ̀ tàbí kẹ́ gbé fake page wọlé ẹ tún come out with your full chest èèyàn oníjẹkújẹ yìí ẹ bá jẹ́ kí n switch show ya Wunmi sọ́dọ̀ yín ẹ ní láìkí ẹ̀ kẹ́ tó kó sí white lace ọ̀ràn ṣé ẹ ṣì ń ṣe Independence Day ní kẹ́ tó kó sí white and green October 1st ò ti kọjá tẹ̀ ṣì ń wọ white and green kiri àbẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ owó rà mí nínú 2.5 million tẹ́gbà ẹ bọ́ sàn jàre kẹ́ power tap fún mi so ẹ jẹ́ á máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
ọ̀pọ̀ ò lè ṣẹ́yún màámi wọ́n wà lábẹ́ òkúta lọ bá wọn lọ bá màámi sọ̀rọ̀ màámi àtọ́jú oyún. At that time one of the reasons tí ìyá Karimo fi fẹ́ tí bàbá Karimo fi fẹ́ oyún Karimo torí pé wọ́n lẹ́lòmíì tó ń fẹ́ tíyẹn náà dẹ̀ ti lóyún sígbà kan náà ìgbà tí ìyá Wunmi máa wá ṣàdé Abẹ́òkúta lọ́dọ̀ màá.
olórí burúkú ní àbẹ̀fẹ̀ ìdí tí wọn ò fi fẹ́ ìyá Karimo ni pé ìyá Wunmi ni pé ìyá Wunmi lọ fi ọlọ́pàá mú bàbá Karimo ó ti bàbá Karimo mọ́lé fọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta normally ọkùnrin tó ti ní spouse tó ti ní fiancé tiẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ yẹ pé àwọn parent ẹ̀ ti mọ fiancé yẹn ti wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀ lábẹ́òkúta tó ń kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ọkọ nìyẹn wà tó lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ aṣọ lábẹ́òkúta ó wá lọ ṣe mistakenly fún ẹlòmíì lóyún ṣẹ́mọ̀kọ́kùnrin yẹn ayé ẹ̀ máa kọ́kọ́ já pé irú kí lélẹ̀ á kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ lo gbáǹkó ọkùnrin máa fi lù ẹ́ àbẹ́yìn ọkùnrin tẹ́wàá comment section ṣé mo parọ́ ọkùnrin máa fi lù ẹ́ ìwọ ló máa sọ pé mi ìṣẹ́ o àmì ìlè ṣẹ́ o àbí kí lẹ ní mo sọ ìwọ wá lọ ìwọ àti bàbá ẹ wá lọ mọ́lọ́pàá ẹ fọlọ́pàá gbé dádì mi sílé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyàwó ó fẹ́ alágbo jẹ̀dí olómi gàrí ń fẹ́ tó bá jẹ́wọ́ náà wà fẹ́ wẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́wọ́ náà wà ní kí Súnkànmí fẹ́ wẹ̀ ń fẹ́ àbó tí ń fẹ́ ni ìyẹn jẹ́ fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀ ó jẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lù fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀ aláfẹsẹ̀gbà àbó tí ń fẹ́ ni wọ́n sọ bí o lè fẹ́ kankan a kì í ti kóòtù bọ̀ káṣọ rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
ní tilẹ̀ ń tọ́lọ́run wọ́n ní màmá yẹn dá wọ́n ní màmá yẹn dẹ̀ gbà wọ́n ó gbà wọ́n tọwọ́ ó gbà wọ́n tẹsẹ̀ pé ó ti lóyún kọ́.
ìyá bàbá mi ò déédéé gbà ẹ́ tọwọ́ tẹsẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ìyá bàbá mi wo tabiamọ́ ìyá bàbá mi ṣe gbà ẹ́ èmi rèdó olóyún èmi rèdó mo ti máa gbà tọwọ́ tẹsẹ̀ èmi rèdó olóyún nǹkan tí ìyá bàbá mi fi gba oyún lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn wọn ò déédéé gbà toró lọ fọlọ́pàá mú ọmọ wọn toró lọ fọlọ́pàá mú ọmọ wọn ó ti ọmọ wọn mọ́lé níyà bàbá mi ṣe sọ pé okay dádì ẹ má gbàgbé o dádì mi sì ń ṣàgídí sẹ pé lórí kíni on top wetin ó fọlọ́pàá mú mi wọ́n tì mí mọ́lé so táwọn èèyàn bá tètè lọ pa àwọn parent àwọn wá ọjọ́ mélòó ló fẹ́ fi tì àwọn mọ́lé ní police station lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ ti gbàgbé pé tá ń wá àbí gbẹ̀yìn ìyá bàbá mi ẹ má bá mi rò papọ̀ mọ́ra wọn kẹ́ máa wo bí tó ìyá Wunmi ìyá olórí burúkú dé o ṣé mọ̀ pé tá ń wá àbí gbẹ̀yìn ìyá bàbá mi àti ìyá Wunmi àti Àṣànà wọ́n jọ gang up against me ni ṣé mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má dẹ̀ gbàgbé pé Àṣànà lọ sí Nàìjíríà Àṣànà lọ kí ìyá bàbá mi nílé nígbà tí ìyá bàbá mi wà ní. so ṣé mọ̀ pé ìyá Àṣànà wọ́n ti ń flag o àwọn wèrè tí ó ń rí favour lọ́dọ̀ wọn family bàbá mi lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ṣó yé yín ṣó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ìyá Wunmi ń rí favour lọ́dọ̀ wọn ẹbí bàbá mi so kò ní fẹ́ sọ báàdì nípa ìyá wọn ṣó yé yín kò ní fẹ́ sọ nǹkan tí ò dá nípa ìyá tó bí tá ń wá ló ṣe sọ pé ìyá bàbá wọn ní ìyá yẹn dá ṣẹgẹt ló ṣe sọ pé ìyá yẹn dá olórí burúkú ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló fẹ́ràn ìyá bàbá mi ni ó fẹ́ràn ìyá bàbá mi ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
tí wàhálà máa wà ń bí màmá tọ́jú ẹ̀ màmá tọ́jú oyún ẹnì kejì náà tó lóyún ìyẹn náà wà ń bẹ̀ náà lọ́dọ̀ màmá yẹn wọ́n ní màmá yẹn ọjà aṣọ ni màmá yẹn ń tà màmá yẹn ṣàfi ọjà aṣọ yẹn hàn àwọn ìyàwó méjèèjì pé báyìí àwọn ìyàwó àkọ́kọ́ which is ìyá tó wà nílé Mukaila lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kò fẹ́ fi ojú rí.
abẹ́fẹ́ olórí burúkú ni ẹ wèrè tó ń fokó dú ẹ olórí burúkú tó ń dú ẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bàbá mi ò kì í ṣẹgbẹ́ níbi age àti níbi kéèyàn lówó lọ́wọ́ olórí burúkú tó ń kó pàṣán bú ẹ lábẹ́ bàbá mi ò kì í ṣẹgbẹ́. ìyá Wunmi was never married to my father àlè ni ìyá Wunmi jẹ́ sí bàbá mi oṣofre ni ìyá Wunmi jẹ́ sí bàbá mi ìyá stepmother mi lọ ṣe nìkáì wọ́n lọ sí registry wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe nìkáì fún stepmother mi one night stand oṣofre Lekki transformer ni ìyá Wunmi ṣe tó dọmọ fún bàbá mi ṣó ti gbọ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ pàtàn ni ẹ fẹ́ sọ story èmi á bá yín analyse story yín ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wú ẹ̀ mọ̀ let's go there.
ìyá Karimo ó ṣàṣàwà mẹ́ṣà ìyá Karimo ṣà manage ẹ̀ ní ìjà ọlá ìjà ìgbà tó ṣe.
ìyá Wunmi ní ò ní respect o lọ gbé àgbo kaná ká fi wẹ àwọn ọmọ wa tí ìyáálé bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ìyá Wunmi á sọ pé kóun náà lọ gbé kaná tí ìyáálé ẹ̀ bá ní lọ gbé àgbo kaná ká fi wẹ̀ torí àgbo ló máa ń fi wẹ̀ fún wa láràárọ̀ lọ gbé àgbo kaná ká fi wẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ yẹn á ní kóun náà lọ gbé kaná kó yé rán òun níṣẹ́ òṣì.
àwọn méjèèjì ṣàbímọ ṣá bóyá 3 or 6 months apart or something like that ló wà láàrin àwọn.
olórí burúkú ni ẹ ìyá Wunmi tún parọ́ fún ẹ kì í ṣe 3 or 6 months 1 month apart oṣù kan ni mo gbà lọ́wọ́ step brother mi oṣù kan wọ́n bí èmi ní September 24 wọ́n bóun l'October 20 oṣù kan ni mo gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣó ti yí ẹ dádì náà try o dádì náà ṣe ọgbà penalty wọ throwing lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ni let's go there ẹ̀ka lẹ́jà rẹ̀ Mr.
méjèèjì ọmọ ìyá yẹn àti Karimo wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣe tún bímọ yẹn ogun yẹn ò dúró wọ́n ní ogun yẹn pọ̀ wọ́n ní ogun yẹn ò stop bàbá Karimo èní ìtọ́bájà á ní kí ìyá Karimo máa kọ́ ẹ̀rù kó máa lọ kókó tí lóun ò fọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ìyá àgbà yẹn á tún bá wọn parí ẹ̀ tọ́ba tún jà lọ́la á tún ní kó tún máa kọ́ ẹ̀rù kó tún máa gbé Karimo lọ òun ò ṣe mọ́ ìyá àjà tuntun á tún bá wọn parí ẹ̀ wọ́n nígbà tó di state kan tó sún ìyá Karimo ni ìyá Karimo bá ní òun ò lè wá kú síbí báyìí òun lọ.
ó mọ àwọn Abẹ́òkúta ni kì í ti kóòtù bọ̀ ká ṣọ̀rẹ́sẹ̀ mi mọ àwọn ìṣẹ̀dálẹ̀ Yorùbá mi o bọ̀ Abẹ́òkúta jẹ́ kó máa yé ẹ pé kì í ti kóòtù làwọn máa ń pè àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ àbí báyìí sí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá tẹ́ wà bí báyìí sí wọ́n ní a kì í ti kóòtù bọ̀ ká dọ̀rẹ́. Wọ́n ní a kì í ti kóòtù bọ̀ ká dọ̀rẹ́. Wọ́n fi lára burúkú balẹ̀. Ó lóyún, ó bímọ. Ngbò dẹ̀ lóyún tó bímọ tán kí ló dẹ̀ tún kù. Bàbá mi ní o ò lè ti òun mọ́lé fọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta. Ìyàwó tó òun ò tí ì fẹ́ tó wá ti òun mọ́lé fọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta.
Yìí tó ti ní kí n máa lọ, mo ti wá lọ lẹ́ni, mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ẹbí mi. Tó bá máa jù mí síta ní kó jù mí síta. Mo ń fún yín ní summary ni o. Ọjọ́ kan máa wà tẹ́ pé a máa jókòó á sọ full story pẹ̀lú.
Ṣé ń gbọ́? Mo ń fún yín ní summary ni o. Ọjọ́ kan máa wà tá máa jókòó tá máa sọ full story. Ẹjọ́ full story yẹn ta ló sọ fún wọn? Irọ́ ń ràn lọ́wọ́, irọ́ ń gbé rọ́mì bí òjò. Àní ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ sí Àbẹ̀fẹ́. Ìránṣẹ́ ikú tó jẹ́ yẹn, ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́. Èmi kẹ̀, wàláì, kí ni kókó inú ìwé ìròyìn tẹ́ wá sọ sí? Èmi máa bá yín analyze ẹ, ayé yín máa bàjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi bá tún ṣe ń bá yín analyze ẹ. Ẹ̀yin ẹ máa gbé story síta, èmi á dẹ̀ máa bá yín analyze ẹ. Ayé yín á tún wá máa bàjẹ́. Tùlà lọ́dọ̀ náírà, lọ́dọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀mí mo bọ́ ṣe ń kọta ní bàbá bébì yẹn. Ìyá Wunmi náà ṣe one night stand lọ́dọ̀ bàbá Karimo. Before you know it, bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti dé, oyún ti dé, ta ni bàbá bébì? Jùmọ̀kẹ́, ta ni bàbá bébì? Ẹ fẹ́ kú lọ́wọ́ mi.
Details gidigidi àti time frame. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣàṣe ìyá yẹn ṣàwọn di ẹrù. Ìyá yẹn wá ní òun wá rántí pé òun fọ àwọn aṣọ Karimo wà ní bébì nígbà yẹn. Ó lóun wá rántí pé òun fọ àwọn aṣọ Karimo kan síta. Òun wá gbé Karimo dùbúlẹ̀ sórí chair. Òun wá sáré lọ. Mọ̀dínà lórúkọ ìyàwó bàbá Karimo.
Ṣé ti rí ń sìn pé ṣé mo tún ní láti sọ fún yín pé ìyá Wunmi àti ìyá Túndé wọ́n ń lo bloggers against me. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ́tí sọ pé Wunmi is not talking. Ìyá Wunmi dà, bàbá Wunmi dà. Ṣé mo ké mo sọ fún yín pé ìyá Wunmi ń bá àwọn people yìí sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyá Wunmi máa ń wà lórí show wọn. Ṣé ti rí confirmation báyìí sí? Àbẹ́ ti rí confirmation pé ó ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Mo gbé ìyá mi bọ́ta. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ìyá mi. Mo ń ṣépè fún ìyá mi. Ṣé irú ìyá eléyìí ṣé yìí lè ṣerú ẹ̀ fọmọ tẹ́ bá bínú? Ọmọ méjì wọ́n ń jà. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ń bá àbúrò sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ò dáa kó yí padà. Ìyá yẹn wá choose side. Èmi ò kúkú bẹ̀ ìyá mi ìbẹ́ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ kó gbèjà mi because ìyá Wunmi was never in my life. So mi ò mọ feelings ẹ̀. Ashana, ìwọ ló máa mọ feelings ìyá. Ìyá tèmi ò jarun pálù. Kọ́mọ tí ẹ̀ sùn lóru. Ó jarun pálù ìyá ẹ̀. Èmi ò jarun pálù ìyá rí látijọ́ tèmi ti dáyé. So kò ní kankan tó fẹ́ ṣe lára tèmi. Irọ́ dẹ̀ ló ń pa. There is no banana in the house. I'll buy banana tomorrow.
Ó fọ́ òun lọ kó wọn wọlé. Ìgbà tó máa padà wọlé, ó bá ìyá Mọ̀dínà yẹn tó gbé Karimo sọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ó ti ṣe nǹkan sára.
Mọ̀dínà yẹn step mother mi ni. Tí ò bá ń ṣe ìyá Wunmi ló lọ sọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn Àbẹ̀fẹ́. Báwo la Àbẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ mọ orúkọ ìyàwó bàbá mi? Báwo la Àbẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ mọ orúkọ bàbá mi? Ló ṣe fẹ́ mọ gbogbo irọ́ tó pàjọ fún yìí. Thank you, my Yemi. Thank you so much.
Karimo. Ṣé wàá wo ibi tí hatred ti ń bọ̀ o? Àti kékeré ló ti fi kíní ìsara Karimo kò ń ṣe ìsìn o. Ó nígbà tó wọ́n rí Karimo lọ́rùn wá o.
Olórí burúkú ni ẹ́ Àbẹ̀fẹ́. Àti ìyá Wunmi Ògún ló máa pa ẹ̀yin méjèèjì papọ̀. Ìyá Wunmi ò ní ṣoríire mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ tó dẹ̀ kù àwọn ọmọ méjì tó kù tó bí yẹn tó fi ń ni èmi lára torí pé o ní ìfẹ́ mi mi ìdẹ̀bẹ́ kò ní ìfẹ́ o ní jèrè àwọn ọmọ méjèèjì tó kú tó ń wò lójú yẹn. Ìwọ ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ ni ṣá àbó ògùn fẹ́ pa ẹ́. Mo rò pé o fẹ́ kó ògùn fẹ́ run ẹ yí kílẹ̀ àbá yí ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ orí ọ̀fẹ́ ni ṣá àbó o fẹ́ gbọ́mọ gbìn bí iṣu ni orí ọ̀fẹ́ ni ṣá but she still your mommy. Ṣé o fẹ́ gbé ọmọ gbìn bí iṣu ni o fẹ́ kó bọ́ bàtà ọ̀fọ̀ sẹ́nu ọ̀nà lójijì o fẹ́ kó kí ẹ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀nà ẹrù tàbí àmọ́ ohun túwò o fẹ́ kó gbé ká ẹ mọ́lé. If you call her my mother again anybody tó bá pè ya Wunmi ní ìyá mi ẹrù tàbí àmọ́ ohun túwò wọn á gbé ká mọ́lé lójijì. Ṣé ń gbọ́ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni olórí burúkú ni ẹ Jùmọ̀kẹ́. Mo ń àdírẹ́sì ẹ̀ ń sìn as nobody tí mi ò mọ̀ rí bí mo ṣe ń àdírẹ́sì ẹ̀ ń sìn nìyẹn. Torí tó o bá kí n ṣolórí burúkú Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ṣé o mọ̀ pé nu write up tí òòṣà náà kọ síta òòṣà kọ pé stepmother mi ló jẹ́ kí n hate ẹ. Olórí burúkú ara ẹ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ mo ti lò 10 years l'Amẹ́ríkà bí about 14 to 16 years ago ni mo ti ń gbọ́ bùkátà ẹ̀ ni bàbá mi náà máa ń ná mi. Àwọn àbúrò tó bí lé mi wọ́n máa ń dáwọ́ jọ nà mí nínú ilé bàbá mi. Ìyàwó bàbá mi náà máa ń ná mi nínàkúnà. Bàbá mi á ṣẹ̀ wá túdé òun náà àtúnṣe báyìí ni àwọn àbúrò mi wọ́n máa ń nà mí kí ìyá wọn tó dé láti ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Ìyá wọn á tún ṣẹ̀ wá nà mí táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ bá parọ́ fún tán wọ́n á tún ṣẹ̀ wá nà mí. Tí bàbá mi bá tún dé ìyá tí wọ́n tún wá fẹjọ́ sùn bàbá mi ò ní gbọ́ ẹjọ́ bàbá mi á tún wá nà mí. Mo kọ́kọ́ jẹ̀yà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kó tó dé mo jẹ̀yà lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ kó tó dé òun ọkọ á tún ṣẹ̀ wá nà mí kò ní gbọ́ ẹjọ́ lẹ́nu mi. Ṣé mọ̀ pé mò ń sọ tiwọn náà mi sọ pé wọ́n perfect o mò ń sọ tiwọn náà. Àwọn step siblings ni wọ́n máa dáwọ́ bò mí tó máa nà mí ni wọ́n á dẹ̀ tún parọ́ mọ́ mi torí pé kí ni ẹ̀yin la bọ́kàn ẹ lọ kábọ́ kẹfọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá fabọ́ kí mọ́mì tó dé èmi ni mọ́mì màmá kanra mọ́. Tí n bá ti sọ pé kán lọ fabọ́ báyìí ìgbà tí ẹ mọ̀ kọ́kùnrin lọ bí lé mi ìyẹn kàn máa gbá mi létí ló bá ti gbá mi létí àbúrò ẹ̀ obìnrin àwọn méjèèjì máa dọwọ́ bò mí wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní nà mí nínú ilé bàbá wa. Tí ìyá wọn bá dé wọn á rojọ́ fún ìyá wọn náà á kí mi mọ́lẹ̀ aṣọ mi ìyá wọn máa ń yàká tí ìyá wọn bá fẹ́ gbá mi létí kò ń gbá mi létí báyìí ó máa ń yàká gbá mi lójú báyìí. Ṣé mo kí máa ń sọ pé tó bá fẹ́ gbá mi lójú wọn máa ń yàká báyìí eyín mi ó máa ń rún sí mi lẹ́nu ni. Tí ìyá wọn ń gbá mi báyìí o ìyá wọn máa ń gbá mi bó ṣe máa ń gbá mi lójú rẹ̀ eyín mi máa ń rún sí mi lẹ́nu ni. Ó máa rojọ́ mi láì dá fún dádì òjijì lójú oorun wọ́n máa kó bítì bò mí mọ́lẹ̀. Ìsẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ jí mi pé o gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ojú oorun yẹn ni dádì ti máa dé tó ti máa kó bítì bò mí. Oògùn ìyàwó bàbá mi kò ṣiṣẹ́ lára mi ńgbà yẹn o. Ìgbà táwọn èèyàn tún sọ pé kí n bá pálí yẹn jẹ́ kí n bá pálí yẹn jẹ́ oògùn ìyàwó bàbá mi yẹn náà ò ṣiṣẹ́ ńgbà yẹn o. Ọlọ́run ló máa dá fún ẹ ìyá Wunmi. Ìgbà tí mo gbà ẹ́ padà sínú ayé mi ní 16 years of age oògùn ìyàwó bàbá mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ lára mi ńgbà yẹn o. Ìgbà tó tún lọ bí orí tó ṣọ́ngi tó padà wá ní 20 years of age oògùn ìyàwó bàbá mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ ńgbà yẹn ó tọ́ mi. Mo fún ẹ l'opportunity tó bá yẹ pọ̀ mọ́ mi ni kò ní jẹ́ kó dọ́dọ̀ ẹbí ọ̀dọ̀ òun rárá. Mo tún fún ẹ ní opportunity pé kó wá spend the time pẹ̀lú àwọn grandkids ẹ. You neglected me all through. I now gave you that opportunity tó bá jẹ́ ìyá mi ni ó máa fẹ́ compensate mi pé come mama babe kí ṣe bí pàdé lẹ́yìn méjèèjì sorry Ó fẹ́ sùn ní tó ń ṣe jọ̀gbọ̀n. Ẹ bá a ṣe nà. Bá a ṣe dájú di remote. Mo tún fún ẹ l'opportunity kó wá spend time pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ mi. O lọ sọ fáwọn olórí burúkú apọkọjáyé pé mi fẹ́ wá lù ẹ lọ́mọ ọ̀dọ̀. Ìgbà tó wá sí ṣe mi ìtọ́ àwọn ọmọ mi. Could you believe while I was not there, when I was not there, my husband, after the death of Mohbad, my husband called Ìyá Wunmi 3 times while he was at work. He called Ìyá Wunmi and said, ẹ yanjú nǹkan tó wà láàrin àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ẹ yanjú nǹkan tó wà láàrin àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ọmọkùnrin yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń jẹ́wọ́ fún mi ni pé ẹ̀ẹ̀mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lòun pè Ìyá Wunmi tóun ní ẹ yanjú nǹkan tó wà láàrin àwọn ọmọ yìí kọ́rọ̀ yìí tó di ńlá. Ìyá Wunmi ń ṣagídí, Ìyá Wunmi ò dáhùn. Green card yẹn kálẹ̀mí ni ẹ máa kàn, máa fa visa yẹn ya, máa dẹ̀ ya fọ́tò, máa ṣe fídíò, máa post ẹ̀ online pé Karimo kó bá ẹ kó bá green card yẹ. Jùmọ̀kẹ́ tó bá jọ ọmọ ọkọ ní ẹ, tó jọ ọmọ ọkọ Adésànyà ní ẹ, ó yẹ kó kàn green card yẹn báyìí kó fa visa America yẹn ya, kó wá ṣe fídíò, kó ní káwọn blogger ẹ kàn bẹ post ẹ pé Karimo kó bá ẹ kó bá green card yẹ. I challenge you, I double dare you to do that. Jùmọ̀kẹ́, I double dare you to do that. Wo ní jẹkújẹ abiagba yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Ló ń ṣépè, ó máa sa oògùn, ó máa ṣe, ó máa mọ̀. Ojoojúmọ́ ló ń influence ọkọ ẹ̀ kó lé mi bọ́ta nulẹ̀. Kí ni ọmọ mi wá ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní èní ìkan gbọ̀ngbọ̀ngbọ̀ tí mò ń kó kúrò? Ìyá Karimo ní làwọn bá raise alarm, làwọn bá pe ìyá àgbà. Ló bá pe ìyá àgbà last ẹ máa drop comment òṣì kankan o. Karimo said Mohbad is not Liam's father. Ẹ kó ṣì kúrò mi tẹ́ bá mọ comment. Stop making people change their line of thoughts. Ẹ máa dé kẹ́ máa gbé comment òṣì kan wá.
Olóṣì ni ẹ, I said it. Mohbad is not Liam's father. I said it with my full chest. Ó kà lára. Èèyàn kọ́ lọ táìpù síbẹ̀, ó fi kọ́ra mọ́ ẹnìyẹn.
Wọ́n ṣe sọ ni, àbẹ̀wò ni comment wèrè tẹ́ ń gbé ṣí eré ni. Anyway, so ìyá
àwọn wèrè pàtẹ́wọ́, ó kà lára.
Wọ́n ti gọ́tà ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ ló ṣì ní.
tó ní ìyá Karimo wá ní làwọn bá pe ìyá àgbà pé ìyá àgbà ẹ gbà mí o.
Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ní ìyá Karimo wá ní àwọn wá pè ìyá àgbà ẹ gbà mí o. Jọ látijọ́ tó ti ń rojọ́ fáwọn blogger yìí náà. Positive vibe wo ló ti mú jáde ńbẹ̀? Positive result wo ló ti mú jáde ńbẹ̀? Jùmọ̀kẹ́, Ìyá Wunmi.
Ògbẹ́rún èmi ìta wá ń lọ ló wá gbọ́mọ mi. Wọ́n ní ìyá àgbà yẹn bá sọ fún ọmọdé náà. Nǹkan kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ o. Nǹkan kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe o.
Ìyá Jùmọ̀kẹ́, ó parọ́ kú dànù.
Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sun ẹkún egbére táwọn yìí. Wọ́n ní ó fẹ́ lè, wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ fún báyẹn ẹkún ni o. Wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ gbélé ẹkún ni o. Wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ń wẹ̀ fún ẹkún ni o. Wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan náà. Wọ́n ní Karimo, wọ́n ní kò ṣe ẹkún kékeré là ń sọ o. Wọ́n ní ó máa sun ẹkún yẹn kíkan kíkorò. Wọ́n ní tó bá ń sun ẹkún nílé wọn báyìí, wọ́n ní wọ́n máa gbọ́. Wọ́n máa gbọ́ lójú. Gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe ń sun ẹkún ìgbére tó ń sun lórí social media yìí.
Move it back.
Wọ́n ní gbogbo àwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà yẹn ó ṣàwò pé akínú ṣọmọ yìí wọ́n ṣe àgbo ẹ ṣe àgbo báyìí fún ẹ ṣe àgbo kíní kan fún bóyá torí wọ́n gbé kúrò lé bàbá ẹ̀ ní ẹ ṣe àgbo kíní ẹ ṣe àgbo kíní. Wọ́n ní kò sí àgbo náà tó ṣe fún tán. Wọ́n ní kò sí gbẹ́rẹ́ náà tán ní wọn sí fún tán pèsè. Ọmọ yìí ó màmá kéèkù. Wọ́n ní lọ́ba ṣàpè àwọn àgbàlagbà lọ́ba ṣàṣe lọ́ṣe. Wọ́n ní àgbo náà ní àgbo báyìí àgbo. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣe bọ́ ṣe ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ tó ń gbé lọ sí hospital lọ́ ń ṣe. Wọ́n ní ọjọ́ kan ni àwọn èèyàn kan wá ń kọjá ládùúgbò lọ́wọ́ ń gbóhùn ẹ̀ níbi tó ti ń ké. Wọ́n ní àwọn ènìyàn lọ́wọ́ ní àwọn ọmọ tó ń ké yẹn wọ́n ní ìdàtìmọ̀ inú ọ̀nà ẹni tó ti ń ké. Wọ́n nígbà tó débẹ̀.
Okay, jẹ́ n play bẹ̀rẹ̀ tán.
Wọ́n ní ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín yìí kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè ṣe fún tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbé padà lọ sílé bàbá ẹ̀ eléyìí ti kú o. ṣebí káàntì mi Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ti mọ̀ kó ti fílẹ̀ kó kéku.
ṣé mọ̀ pé mo sọ nǹkan kan ní àná àbíjọ́wò mo nígbà tó gbé mi lọ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo ní lábẹ́òkúta tó gbé mi wá láti Ìjẹ̀bú tí abẹ́rẹ́ tó jábọ́ láwùjẹ mi ó kíní tó kíní jábọ́ láti àwùjẹ mi sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ tí dádì mi dẹ̀ ní káwọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú okíní yẹn pòórá ṣé ẹ rántí pé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ òun làwọn wá twist tó sọ pé àwọn ẹni yẹn ní káwọn gbé mi lọ sílé bàbá mi ṣe rí pé wọ́n ṣe damage control òun ló wá ń sọ pé mò ń ké ló ṣe dá mi padà sílé ẹ máa ro ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o kẹ́ máa fi kanra wọn o àwọn ẹni yẹn wá lóòótọ́ àwọn fámìlì ìyá tó bí ìyá Wùnmí ni ló fi nǹkan gbé mi ṣóyé yín tán fọwọ́ ra orí mi tán fi okíní sí mi lórí tó bá yẹ pé wọn ò tètè gbé mi dábẹ́òkúta ńjọ́ yẹn ni kán gbé mi lọ́dọ̀ babaláwo kán lo àwọn ẹ̀rọ yẹn fún mi ni ọ̀tá mi máa jáde láyé ni. ẹ wo story tiwọn wọ́n ní àwọn kan kọjá lọ ládùúgbò wọ́n gbọ́ igbe mi wọ́n wá sọ fún wọn pé thank you to the gifters wọ́n wá sọ fún wọn pé ọmọ tó ń ké yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbé padà lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ó máa ké kú ni o àbẹ̀fẹ́ báwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe máa ké kú nìyẹn ẹ wo story táwọn sọ ẹ wo story tèmi ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Ani ó bá wo rárá ni eléyìí máa kéku ni o ọmọ eléyìí wọ́n ti fi nǹkan sí lára àfi tó bá padà sílé bàbá ẹ̀ lára.
ọmọ eléyìí wọ́n ti fi nǹkan sí lára àfi tó bá padà sílé bàbá ẹ̀ lóòótọ́ ló fi okíní ṣe mọ nídùú ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń pè lókíní náà okíní abẹ́rẹ́ ọwọ́ tó máa ń fi òwú sí nídìí ẹ̀ tó fi ń stitch aṣọ ló jábọ́ nídùú tó fi ń rán aṣọ ló jábọ́ láti àwùjẹmí ọmọ 3 months old ọmọ oṣù mẹ́ta kí abẹ́rẹ́ jábọ́ nínú orí ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ pòórá kán má rí mọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. gbogbo ẹ̀yin jáwéjágbò àtọ́ àgbọ́ o ewé á máa jẹ́ fún yín o á máa ju yín ṣe o.
kí ni ká ti gbọ́ ó kú báwo ó yá ẹdí ẹrù ẹ má máa lọ sí ìtòkù àbí kíní kan ọ̀dọ̀ girama ó yá wọ́n ní lọ́ba di ẹrù lọ́ba débẹ̀ o ìgbà tí àwọn mi débẹ̀ ìyá àwọn mi ṣàṣàlàyé gbogbo ẹ̀ fún girama wọ́n ní girama yẹn da ìyá bàbá Karimo wọ́n ní màmá yẹn da wọ́n ní ṣe ni màmá yẹn ti sáré gbé.
ṣé ń gbọ́ wọ́n ní màmá yẹn da màmá yẹn ìyá bàbá mi yẹn òun nìyá tá à ń wá ṣóyè yín ìyá bàbá mi yẹn òun nìyá tá à ń wá tóun àti tó gbà ya Wùnmí sílé l'Amẹ́ríkà ṣó ti yé yín kí lẹ wá expect kí ìyá Wùnmí sọ nípa grandma mi ó máa sọ pé ó da náà ni ṣó fẹ́ kó sọ pé kò dáa kí tá à ń wá withdraw gbogbo help tó ń ṣe fún ìyá Wùnmí àti Wùnmí.
kẹ má rí mọ́ lọ́ti sáré wẹ̀ lọ́ti sáré lọ ra àwọn àgbo lọ́ti ṣe ìyá Wùnmí ní lóòótọ́ láàrin 3 days ara Karimo dẹ̀ wálẹ̀ ṣìn. wọ́n ní ara ẹ̀ tó máa gbóná lálálálálálálálá tó máa kékékékékékéké wọ́n ní láàrin 3 days wọ́n ní ara ẹ̀ balẹ̀. wọ́n ní ara.
ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà nígbà tí mo sọ story yẹn kí ni mo sọ fún yín mo ní ngbà tó gbé mi mo ní mo ń gbóná báyìí ní tí mo ń gbóná mo nígbà tó gbé mi dọ́dọ̀ bàbá yẹn tó ń lo ẹ̀rọ oríṣiríṣi fún mi tí o kíní yẹn jábọ́ láwùjẹ mi mo nára mi wálẹ̀ pé mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sùn gbígbóná yẹn lọlẹ̀ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ olórí burúkú àbẹ̀fẹ́ tó ń sọ sítórì Karimo fún Karimo ẹ̀rí páyé àbẹ̀fẹ́ ti bàjẹ́.
Rà wá síbẹ̀ ó nígbà tó yá làwọn wá pè màmá yẹn pé màmá.
ìyá Wunmi.
So you don't look like it. No.
Ó gbé mi lẹ̀ ó sá lọ ni. Ó gbé mi lẹ̀ ó sá lọ. Ó rò pé mo máa bá àárẹ̀ yẹn. Stop it! Stop it! Ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi kàn máa ń dédé gbẹ ni. Wọ́n wá ń fún mi blood transfusion. Ṣó yé yín? Ẹ wo lórí burúkú àwọn abiagba òfò. Ẹ̀yin ìyá gidi tẹ́ wà ńbí tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi lálẹ́ tèmi. Ọmọ oṣù mẹ́ta tẹ́ ẹ bí abẹ́rẹ́ ó jábọ́ látàwùjẹ abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn pòórá. Wọ́n bá yín gbé lọ́dọ̀ babaláwo ara ẹ̀ wálẹ̀. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ wá lọ lo years. I'm not talking about months o. I spent years at the hospital ní Lantoro yẹn. Ọdún ni mo lò ní Lantoro kò ń ṣoṣù o. Ọmọ oṣù mẹ́ta ẹ wá lọ admit yín sí hospital. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé máa rántí iṣẹ́ lásìkò yẹn.
I am very sure that if Karimo is given the opportunity to say more, she has a lot inside of her to say. Some people said she has not healed. There are some pain or injury that you cannot, in fact, let's say you don't want to heal from it. You want it to be there as a constant reminder for that person who inflicted that injury to see it. Now, I know it is not healthy, but there is no crime in our telling our story. Just like how we are saying the story of Mohbad whilst we are seeking for justice. A lot of people have asked, and the questions they are asking shows that they are not deep. They do not like to think further than their nose. That's a problem, a big one, a huge one. They don't like to think further than their nose. What is Karimo trying to establish here? She's trying to let us know the kind of mother that gave birth to her, so that we can understand who Cynthia Adembanjo is, so that so that we can understand what we are dealing with and how it concerns justice for Mohbad. Why? There are certain times she will make utterances such as that child is not for Mohbad, and people will query and question. I know we are all waiting for DNA, which is the official proof of the paternity dispute that is ongoing. But she is establishing reasons why this DNA is important. She's also teaching us lessons along the way. You know, it is interesting, or let's say easier, to learn from someone else's mistakes. Learn from other people's mistakes. Learn from other people's experience. But if you constantly, you are the kind that learns from your own mistakes, from your own and on, one day there will be nothing to learn. So it is easier to learn from other people's mistake, to learn from their mistakes. So she's saying, if I had gone with the instructions of my mom, by now, you guys would be saying that I pied my other husband, because she said the other guy that she was supposed to marry is no longer alive. So RIP is already written on the destiny of that guy. Maybe she had gone to find out about it. But that person was the person that her own mom was pressing and pushing. More of like some evil spirit in the life of that woman, in their family. Always pushing them, compelling them, pressing them to be involved in the demise of people that RIP has already been put on them. For example, Mohbad already had X on him. simply looking for who to use to fulfill it. And Wunmi became that person to fulfill this demise of Mohbad. She had options not to be part of it. Just like how Wunmi's sister, Karimo, had her own option. She knew that I don't want to be the tool to RIP, to fulfill this RIP on this other guy. So she left that guy and married this person. She said even when she left that guy, after so many years, her mom would still go to that guy to beg for money. Her mom even took one of her her son, that is Karimo's step brother, to go and live with that guy, all because she needs to get something from that guy after she had married and moved to the US. So she's trying to paint a picture of the kind of woman we are dealing with. Now, there's this audio recording that she has been playing. In this audio recording, a lady is narrating, obviously, something that she got from the mother of Karimo. This lady is narrating the story so far, what happened. Karimo has given us back to back about her mom, her experience, and all that has happened, and connected it to the demise of Mohbad. She said she had called her mom one middle of the night when she saw a video on her timeline on Facebook. And she said, wait, is this not the guy my sister is dating or married to? Her mom had told her, no, it's not the one. That's when she knew that there is a big, huge conspiracy. But she didn't really think of it. Later, when Mohbad passed away, she challenged her mom, confronted her mom and said, hey, I told you about this thing. What is this thing? Her mom said, that's not that one. Meaning, her mom denied even the existence of a video that is on social media and saying that it has nothing to do with Mohbad, that doesn't have anything to do with Wunmi. Until the demise of Mohbad, then she knew that this woman is a dangerous person. But mother thing, maybe she will change. Let me also brag, even though at the beginning she did not want to engage herself with her mom. But she felt like, well, my mom's wickedness of the past, it seems somehow my father's mom and my father's younger brother, sister, it seems these people, somehow this woman has been able to kind of connect to them in a way, because they started fighting on behalf of my mom, saying my mom is the one that is supposed to be in the US, not the mother of my husband. That is my mom that is supposed to benefit. After all, she gave birth to you. And a grandma that she has always spoken fondly of, because there's nothing else she can do about it due to what the woman has done for her, at least to a point. She said they destabilized her naming ceremony of her first child in the US. They called her several names, and this was what pushed her to get her mom into the US. She was hoping to bring her mom to the US to at least bond with her grandchildren. But she said reverse is the case. Now, some stupid people are saying, oh, you are bringing your mom to now be your nanny. You are bringing your mom to enslave her. You are bringing your mom to do this. You are bringing your mom to do that. I was kind of wondering, what is your mom supposed to come do in the US? She's supposed to start working some hard job. Is she not supposed to sit there, bond with, well, let us say one way or the other, they had issues and she started saying certain things to her mom like, hey, you left me, this and that. And her mom will also say her own piece of what she understands. Okay, we've heard all of that. We don't want to even care about those parts of your mom left you. Many people don't even know their parents. So people are with people that they think are their parents, but they are not even their parents. So let's leave that aside. We know terrible things happen. But she's connecting this to the demise of Mohbad. She's bringing it home to the demise of Mohbad and how Wunmi and her mom had worked together on how to suck Mohbad to the last drop. How they had worked together to suck Mohbad to the last drop. And the demise of Mohbad is not something that is strange, new to her mom. She said, if not, the day Mohbad's mother was saying a kind of curse, embargo, whatever, saying some kind of hard talk to Wunmi, he said, my mom did not say anything. She kept mute. She couldn't look up. That was when I knew that these people, they belong to the same coven. They belong to the same office. They are in the same together. Mohbad's mother, greedy woman, our own mom, Wunmi, and of course her auntie. She said all of these people, everything that happened to Mohbad, they are aware. But to a point, they meander their way, somehow to deceive sort of Mohbad's mother. But Mohbad's mother got a clue of it. So they said, what we have to do is to make sure that we put everything on that record label, put pressure on that record label so we can get everything, even lies such as it is Mohbad that built the Malian record, so that we can grab everything. That is the thing that compelled Mohbad's mom into taking more actions. Like, she kept screaming, let me look for Naira Marley, let me look for Naira. Not because Naira Marley or the Malian record did not do and undo. They did certain things. They were trying to prove a point to Mohbad then. They were trying to prove a point to Mohbad in those days. So terrible. So she played this audio recording, and this audio recording is something that is going viral. A lot of people are kind of connecting. Whenever Karimo opens her mouth to talk and say certain things, it blows people's mind like, wow. So this is the kind of woman that we are dealing with. This is the kind of family that we are dealing with. These are terrible people, very wicked people. So she said that, although that's not of our own business anyway, about how her father met her mom and that her father already had a wife, and we can't, whatever that is, that's not necessarily our own business, how father and mother met and how she got pregnant and how she left this and that, none of those things. But there is something that is very important that she said. She said that certain things had happened to her. They had fired her a spiritual arrow to create discomfort. Where it happened from, well, I don't think she knows either. Or maybe she knows. I don't think the details of it will be clearer to her. She said they had fired her some strange whatever, and she had cried. She was 3 months crying. She was with her mom. So where did they do it? Is it from her mom's place? Or is it from her father's place? People can be very diabolic. Not until they brought her back. Did they do it so that they can bring her back? I don't know. But eventually she said this thing was taken off from her body. So she said a needle in the middle of her head. They don't know how it got there. Well, I don't know. This that I want to point out here is that this family is a diabolic family. This family is a diabolic family. Mohbad's father had already pointed out this one time when he was giving his update. He said there is something that he observed about Wunmi, that there are certain things that Wunmi will say. She will say certain things, and then he started feeling uncomfortable. But there is a limit to what he could do. He could not stop Wunmi from Mohbad per se, because when they stopped them, when they cut them aside, it was still Mohbad that went to call Wunmi, like, where are you? Okay, come. Let us settle this thing. I have forgiven you. That was when the issue of Wunmi planting something in Mohbad's bag. But Mohbad's father did not go extra into that story. It was Karimo that let us into the nitty-gritty of it. He only said they were fighting, but he didn't tell us what they were fighting about. So there are certain things that Mohbad's father also know, but he's keeping it to himself so as not to make it appear like, he doesn't want to give out certain things. He had thought about it, like, if I say this thing this way, it might connect to this, it might connect to that, and they might even say, where is the evidence? Is there any audio recording? So the man is just trying to kind of focus more on the demise of his son. But I think if he had said it, it would have become clearer to us that Wunmi is part of the cartel that fulfilled what the cartel wanted on Mohbad. Mohbad wasn't listening to them. Mohbad wasn't doing what they wanted. So Wunmi's mother knows about this thing. She knows about this woman is a street woman, just like her daughter. Those type of thug life kind of mother. She's aware of everything. She's aware of everything. And a very diabolic family. Very diabolic. Very diabolic. One goes from pillar to post, seeking for how to, it's a serious thing. It's a serious issue. A lot of lessons to be learned from this one. If you have not learned anything from this, well, I don't know. A lot of lessons to be learned. But, there is no way Karimo is going to talk about these things, pointing out this and that she will not talk about what happened to her experience when her mom neglected her, how her stepmother and step siblings had maltreated her, how she was whipped and beaten mercilessly. A lot of things had happened to her. Their mom obviously had told them, this is what happened. Your father did this, did that. Your father went to get someone pregnant, this and that. So it became like she was, it's me against them. That's what it is. She said, if her mom had stayed, if her mom had sacrificed, that her mom is someone who likes to reap from where she did not sow. Just like how one wants to reap from where she did not sow. She said, this is the kind of person that these people are. They like to reap from where they did not sow. She said all through that period, while she was going through this, she was hoping to get a support system. Where is my mom? She said her mom will never turn back, come around, or anything. Her mom was blind to basically everything happening in her life. Well, who are we to blame? She said her mom is going to get citizenship in some couple of years to come, become American, and then be able to bring Wunmi and the other siblings, other children that she has, that she'll be able to bring them to the United States in 2 to 3 years. In 2 to 3 years. Now, where is Mohbad? Mohbad is gone. Wunmi wants to, Wunmi has already gone to confirm about Mohbad and what she needs to do about Mohbad. She had already mapped her own journey of life. Dangerous women. Dangerous women. Very dangerous. So she's thinking now that in 2 years, she'll be able to get a 10-year visa. Or is it 10 years green card? Then, it's a serious issue. It's a serious issue. She said she had been told to disrupt and destroy this green card, but she does not want to do that. She doesn't want to do that. She's giving her mom that space. That woman, one will not benefit anyway. That's the most important. About what she decides as a person about her mom is not our business. Let her do what she wants to do. But what we are more concerned about is the part of Mohbad's demise. Wunmi will not benefit from where she did not sow. And even if you sow, you cannot RIP the person who planted it, watered it. You cannot RIP that person hoping to grab it for yourself. It is not possible. You cannot RIP someone and still want to take what belongs to them. That is double crime. And that is what we are particular about. Like I said, we cannot stop Karimo from saying what she wants to say, how she wants to go about saying it. We can't. Let her say it how she wants to say it. We are all hearers. We are here to listen to what she has to say. At least, if she's not giving us all the details, for the sake of lesson, internet never forgets. In case you come across one's family, you will know what you're getting into, the kind of people you're getting into, or anyone that has similar characteristics like this family. Terrible family.